South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. On first down, Carlson. He finds his man complete. That's Townsend. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain. 2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has
somebody got hurt on his shit again.
So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From midfield, here's Tua. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. 43 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Carlson. He finds his man, complete. That's Townsend. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
First down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
0-0. Almost end of the first quarter.
Looking to throw. Carlson. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this
I
situation.
picked his ass off, but I didn't do nothing on the what's the name. I was just seeing how his defense was, but he ain't doing too much.
Great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw on second down, Carlson being chased out left. And I think that one might have been intercepted.
Damn it, picked it off again, but I went out of bounds.
So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it.
I don't know why he's throwing on a 3rd and 2. I got a feeling he's going to try to trick me and run it.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw again.
That's cheap, my nigga. That is cheap. 4th and inches. And he on the 46.
He's going to be a foot or so short. We're scoreless after 1.
Do we? Oh.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football.
Oh, okay.
Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Right back to him on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 71 yards. And the Dolphins will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I seen that shit. If he just would have stayed in on that sideline.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just know.
Ruggs got hurt. Please let him be gone for the game. Please, he holding his hand.
Following the pickup.
Please let that nigga be gone.
Now Chubb running right. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop them on 3rd down. Back to throw. Carlson. He finds his man, complete. It's Townsend. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Yes. Henry Ruggs is gone.
It's 4th down. The Browns send their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock?
He's got a man, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Miami.
Yep.
They'll run on first down. Gardner, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave
Chris, you in field goal position?
You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He'll have a first down inside the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. They go back to Pollard on second down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Yeah, if you want to play it safe, get the thing. Yeah.
On second down now, it's Gardner, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there, taking it in, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. He's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Run that clock out. You know you're going to get it. Goal line, do another fullback one.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. Carlson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Almost got him. He almost didn't get that 3rd and inches.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for. Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Carlson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up in.
They always do that weak shit, bro. Call a pass interference, my nigga, on the 1 yard line. That's fucking crazy. Anything to save this nigga, man. Anything.
Look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll take it.
Anything to save this man. Trash bag.
Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first
Yeah,
half.
bruh.
And the Browns
Yeah.
are on the board here.
All I did was press triangle for when he tried to catch it. And they called that.
After, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Marlon Mack ready to return it. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Tua, a final shot before half. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the
Goldsberry got hurt.
Now after the completion,
shit.
Get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. On play action, here's Tua. And Nelson's got it here right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
He's back in, though.
They're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, it's Gardner, and he stopped immediately there.
Use a fucking rat. Use a fucking rat.
A third and about 3 to go.
He's a rat. He's Takashi. Think I see something.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gardner.
That better be a first.
First down inside the 10
Yes, sir.
9-yard line. And they gave themselves options there on the third down play.
I'm gonna run some of this clock, man.
With the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him
14-7.
and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Running some of this nigger clock, man. I see what you doing, stupid.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to ball.
Yes, sir. Dean Kane, sir.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Listen, water. Oh, never mind. No, dry as hell. Single back trio.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you to errors.
Now he dumps this off over the
Trying
middle.
to take Chubb head off.
Good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Nope.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Carlson.
Ooh, just a little bit. Just a little bit, and I would have been there and ripped that off.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Oh, I would have ripped it.
And he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Don't you do it, Chubbs. Let's go, baby. Sack his dirty ass.
Jalen Phillips just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Treat these niggas like swine. And I don't like it.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Pull these niggas back. I know where he's going. Where's that fast nigga at? Damn, I don't know if he on the left or right. He gonna go for a slant or he gonna go deep if he feel he can beat him. 81? Yeah, stupid. Punt that shit.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I'm finna try to pull this out. Let's see. Just cause. Huh? I'm doing that single back with Waddle, nigga.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays.
And I got it off. I got it off. I got it off, nigga.
The scoreboard is still up there, and the game's going to go on. You can take the spirit away from another team.
I got that shit off. Oh, my God.
With another score right here.
I knew I had to instantly throw that because I seen that nigga.
Right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 1st down, it's Gardner. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gardner. There takes him to the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy.
No inches.
They practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, it's Gardner.
I'll take that first. I'll take the first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
No. I don't know. I've never paid attention. He didn't seem like it. Shit.
They'll run on 1st down. Gardner. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now. On 1st down, it's Gardner, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him. Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably
yeah, but I'm finna do some wild shit here, boy. Let me see. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but fuck it.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
I should have did it, but I had the nigga open, blood. He was open, nigga. I just needed a split more second. Split more of a second, bro. I'm going for this field goal. Huh? Yeah, nigga.
It's not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Bruh, and I put that all the way up to the meter, too.
On that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time,
that nigga shit all the way up to that meter, boy.
The Browns drive about to get started. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order.
And this is intercepted.
And user pick, baby.
Picked off at the 17. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves,
if I wouldn't have did that little juke move.
Could have had our shutout.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Gardner. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Gardner. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
All right.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
That nigga only had 16 rushing yards, 81 passing yards.
The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.
That nigga only had